Night Show. Night Show. Night Show. Night Show. Hey, hey, hey.
It's a little delay.
99.1 PLR. It's the Night Show Live. I'm Ryan Roberts. With me, as always, my illustrious producer, Jim Lauber III. Tonight, as every Wednesday, Mike Lapitino.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back.
Yes, and just so you know, not every Wednesday is just going to be me. I'm starting
Do you
to
have
line up.
plans?
No, I got guests.
You have, oh, yeah?
Yes, that, every Wednesday. You're giving this great opportunity. And I figure every Wednesday, I mean, that'll be,
So you're just going to say guests, but you're not going to, are you going to give me any hints, or is it going to be a surprise?
No, I was just talking to Jimmy Copley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're, well, I've known him, for 30
Forever.
years. Yeah.
You're going to bring him on?
Well, he wants to come up, and maybe next Wednesday if it all works out. So I know you got a busy schedule.
My schedule's packed.
I know the booking. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Jim,
how's Wednesday looking? Wednesday
looks good.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And I'm glad to see you got Stoshball working in the green room. That's taking care of all the guests. With his chili.
Oh, dude,
He does.
It is
you
good.
know what?
You know
I
what?
gotta say that dude has got some
Can I
fantastic.
tell you something? We've all, we've all grown to love him.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
Absolutely. He loves the station, man. He really does.
And he's
a hard worker.
He's a good gentle soul.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, he really is. Good dude, man. Okay, enough of that because his head gets real big.
So for everyone tuning in, please please share, please comment. My guest tonight, Mike Lapitino, the afternoon drive guy on 99.1 PLR. He's been with 99.1 PLR for
31 years.
31 years.
As long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
30 more years than I've been.
I used to change your diapers.
That's it.
Look at this. Jim's new camera, everyone.
Yeah.
Jim got a new camera.
I got a Steve Jobs phone now.
Wow.
That's it.
It
looks good, though.
I'm proud of you, man. It looks really good. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't see anything.
Nothing's coming up for you?
Goddamn thing. I can't see anything.
Of course.
Maybe just as well, I guess.
All right.
So,
like I said, please comment if you have any questions for Mike Lapitino, if you'd like him to tell any stories in particular. Also, we're going to be trying, yes, Frank, the legend, the professor, Mike Lapitino. We're also
Jesus.
Yeah. We're also going to be taking phone calls. I'm going to try to
oh God,
that's
going to
be when you can drink the Gatorade.
We were just talking about
radiator.
that.
We were just talking.
People
about
are
that.
vaping Tide Pods now.
Yeah, that's a new
vaping
thing. Have you heard about this, Lappy?
Yeah, I have, and I say I do it. I do it.
I say the same thing.
It's like seriously, someone's going to tell you not to do that. It's just no. I pay no mind to that.
So what were the dumb things? Okay, now we're sounding like a bunch of old dudes, right? So what were the dumb things that we did as kids that were a crazy day? Okay, one thing that I can remember personally is that I would dig a big hole, so I had a dead end next to my house that was half pavement and half dirt.
Yeah.
So you could get good speed on your bike, right? So we dig a big hole to make the mound of dirt that you would jump, but we'd lay kids down.
And see how many kids you could jump
in the hole
over?
and see how many kids. That's pretty damn stupid.
Oh, that's the kind of stuff I did. It was the physical stuff, not the ingesting of anything. And that started up a lot in the 60s, when, sniffing glue, that kind of stuff. I mean, this is nothing new.
Glue sniffer?
No, of course not.
That was pretty popular.
I was a glue eater in kindergarten.
Does it taste good? I'm kind of curious. Glue. I mean,
back then, it's just water and paste. I mean, it's just water and flour.
That was the paste. Yeah,
yeah, it's like it
still,
makes up paste.
Oh,
but
okay.
Like Elmer's glue, it's made for kids to munch on.
But then, if you, can they see what you look like?
Can they see who?
Yeah, on Facebook Live,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Look at this.
Well, look at this guy. He looks like he ate paste as a kid. Come on, man.
That's true. That's true, man. I am definitely. If anyone, Meg does a spot for me, and it's when my parents told me about don't take strange candy from strange men in vans. I literally pictured Ryan Roberts. I look like I should have a van.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I told Meg to stay there.
You did?
Yeah. And then she usually leaves at 6. I just happened to be out in the lobby at 5:45. She was bolting out the door.
She didn't stay?
No, she didn't. She had her birthday's this week.
Oh, well. Happy birthday, Meg.
Yeah.
We're proud of you.
Absolutely.
You made what?
She's 30.
She's 30?
30 years old.
30.
Yep.
I'm trying to adjust the white balance so my head is shining like a lighthouse beacon.
Well, anyhow, there was I was calling Jimmy before we came on.
Oh, that's right. We were talking. We had a point.
There was a point. Yeah, there was a point to all of this, and that is for the fans of the Dead, like we are, Dead and Company.
You're a Dead fan?
Yeah,
that's weird.
Can't wait for the show. I'm going to the shows in Florida.
I know.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm jealous.
Excited. We won't talk about that.
Okay,
but that's
good.
Yeah,
I do have a Dead clip prepared from the show that you saw in Hartford.
Oh, you do?
I do. Yeah, we'll play that.
Oh,
later.
great. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's Unofficial Passenger.
But as you know, they're doing the Mexico thing and then doing the makeup dates. But now the spring tour is going to be announced tomorrow morning at 8:00. I can't say anything to the fact that if you live in Connecticut,
there's a possibility.
Listen tomorrow, you'll be happy.
Will we be disappointed?
No.
Okay, good.
No, so be good. That's about it.
I'm glad to hear that.
And I know, just sometimes I'm a fly on the wall, and I'm very careful of protecting the information.
You have to, because then you won't get the information.
Yeah, otherwise
anymore.
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
if you don't have the information, you're screwed.
No, I'm not worried. No, are you kidding? It's deeper than that. I won't be able to go to the shows.
Right. Screw that.
So, but there's some, really big thing happening this year.
I'm excited. Chris Mallison says they're locking the Tide Pods in grocery stores. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
I have to go through an extra step.
You're going to
get
have to
laundry
go to the
detergent.
pharmacy soon to get
Yeah.
Tide Pods like Sudafed because people are making meth out of it.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It's crazy, man.
But they're not making anything out of it. They're eating it. They're ingesting.
No, I know, but they're locking it down like.
That's nuts. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
they did that with certain cough syrups because the mixture of it.
Yeah,
whatever
because
I
you
don't know.
mix it with things under your counter.
That's why I'm always pro.
Marijuana.
Absolutely,
Because it's natural.
What kind of a parent do you have to be if you're writing angry letters to Tide saying, my 16-year-old keeps eating your laundry detergent? Is that just an irresponsible parent that can't take responsibility
yeah.
for
That's not
Exactly.
happening, is it?
It has to
I'm
be.
sure.
I'm sure it's happening.
That's ridiculous. Look at that. We can actually have a. Oh, you got to be on the other side of me though when I do that. See, I'm getting used to this thing, and now there you go. See, now it's like we're talking to each other. I love your new camera. Congratulations.
I like it.
So please like, please share, please comment. I'm going to try to reach out in a little bit and see if I can't call. If anyone has a comment that they'd like to actually talk to Lappy or Mike Lapitino, the professor, Russ S. McGovern says Lappy with extra Y's and extra exclamation points. Frank says, looking at my Cascade dishwasher packets, jonesing.
There was also...
Well, actually, those look pretty good. They look very minty. So,
Yeah, they do. They do.
I may have to try
and the memes are coming through about this. There was another one where it was it said, you're still eating Tide Pods. Did you know your car has a secret chocolate fountain? And it showed a mechanic changing the oil.
Oh, my God, dude.
So they're already
That's
coming
the
out.
next challenge right there. Yeah.
thinning of the herd.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Eric Bergers, what's up? Oh, no, that was Russ. He said, hi, Ryan. Hi, Jim.
Hi. How's it going?
Pete Galuzza. Hey, Mike. Good crowd.
That's it, yeah.
Puff, puff, pass out, Alex Wild says. I know. Where's the fun in this? If you've ever seen the videos of the kids actually doing it, if you've seen the videos, some of them get like 3 seconds in, and it's so gross that they spit it out.
Do you have one?
Do I have Tide Pods?
No, a video to show.
I could find one, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you guys got to talk for a minute.
That's horrible.
And then that's a great idea. See, that's why I have you around for all the good ideas.
Well, that's the thing. Well, again, thank you for letting me come up here on Wednesdays. So, but I want to start bringing something to the table more than just me. I mean, but I think we'll get Jimmy up here next Wednesday.
That's the wine guy, right?
No. That's Sean. Sean McNamee is my accountant in Wallingford, and today's his birthday, and he's a wine guy. He's the wine guy. Jimmy Koplik is the concert guy.
Okay.
We'll bring him up there next Wednesday.
Is he an actual sommelier, like the wine, a certified wine expert? He probably is.
I think he close to that because he definitely knows his stuff. I mean, he's drunk. I'm only kidding.
What a great job to have, though. Just you carry around a spoon, and then so it looks like there's an adult that's doing it. I found a video.
Oh, you're talking about
I found a video of an adult doing it. Oh, maybe he's talking about like we are. Oh yeah, it's not. It's just a spoof one. Maybe one on the news. See, if you had these ideas beforehand, I could have gotten this shit ready.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, of somebody doing the challenge.
Yeah, I think
and that's
so.
what it was all about.
Oh.
It was about kids doing, it's like the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
Which at least was for a good cause.
Man, millions of dollars.
Look at that.
That was pretty.
Oh, that's so gross.
Was he taking a big old bite?
I'll play it again. It's a girl, takes a big bite
of course.
It, and then that's it. How dumb.
Come on, man.
But like I said, we did do dumb shit like that. But
No.
I mean, dude, I made jackass videos in high school. I wasn't eating fucking,
right, or coasting a bicycle off the roof of the garage.
Yeah.
Right. Evil Knievel days. I can do that.
Oh God, it's so gross, man. I can't even like.
But then you would do those stunts with the idea that, hey, I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this jump. And
that's true.
And so the inspiration's there is to do that. It was a good thing. It may have been a stupid thing, but for what you were thinking, you were I'm gonna make it off this garage on my bike.
No,
really,
100%. Believing it in your mind that, yes, I am going to make this. This is going to be epic.
Exactly.
And we didn't even have video cameras back then.
Yep.
There was nobody filming this shit for viral.
You did it in front of a crowd of people.
You and your three stupid-ass buddies that did this shit.
You weren't getting, it's like, to me, why don't you just get like a piece of dog shit and eat it? You know?
Joseph Alexander says they don't even realize that they're eating poison. Mark Parton has a question. Lappy, did you ever go to the Fore and Aft in Westport for the killer bands they had back in the 70s?
I think Crossroads was the name of one band. They had two lead guitars. Fore and Aft, yeah, because you used to have one in Brewster. Larchmont, maybe? I don't think it was Fore and Aft in Brewster. But then they opened one up in Westport. And that's where I went to high school. I grew up down there. This was back in the 60s.
Back in the 60s, yeah.
But that was a great place.
What was going to high school like in the 60s?
Well, I graduated in 72, so.
All right.
Yeah, so it was like, it was very cool, It really was, man. It was the greatest
So you were there, the Summer of Love was
67.
67.
Yeah.
So you
was
were
in 8th grade.
You were 8th grade.
Remember, like it was yesterday. The big album was Sgt. Pepper's came out. And then right after that, Magical Mystery Tour. So it was a very colorful time.
Sgt. Pepper's was really the first one where they were doing where they had taken their trip to India and they had come back. They visited the
they
gurus
did that before.
And all that.
Revolver, the album, I believe that was before that, had a lot of the Indian influence. But it was like a concept album, which was pretty much the first of its kind.
Mark said New Rochelle and White Plains were the other Does he mean locations?
Yeah, probably for Fore and Aft. Yeah, I think so. I think he's right.
New Rochelle and White
Jimmy
Plains.
Nads is here. He wants to know Lappy's best concert you saw at the old Coliseum.
At the New Haven Coliseum?
Yes.
Probably Rush. Oh. Rush was real good there. I saw Jimmy Page.
I'm such a music junkie. Like, I seriously hear these one words and I get this feeling in my stomach like, oh, Rush. I'd love to see them. Like, I've missed so many good shows.
I didn't see a lot of...
Like you always say, man, get out and see the. Sorry to interrupt you. But
No.
you
but
always
you're
say
right.
that shit.
Well, look at the poor girl from the Cranberries.
I know
that died.
I know.
That's terrible. 46.
Yeah, did they have a cause yet, or they're
No, I think she said she was bipolar. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And there was no, and I think the latest story is that it's not under any suspicion at all. So it could have been natural.
Yeah.
Tom Plaza says, I graduated 72 also. Lappy, do you remember the rain outside of the logins A? And I'm not sure if he exactly what, if there's some sort of secret language or.
I don't know.
You might have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
Tom, if you want me to give you a call, I will be very glad to give you a call. I'm going to be doing that.
You don't mind if I got my hands like this because it's freaking cold.
Because you're not used to being
I
here
know.
after your shift.
Yeah.
After your shift,
I'm at it.
they turn off the heat for the important people.
Yo, yeah, come on.
And
It's all about the timing.
the timing, yeah, whatever. So maybe Loggins and Messina, Doobie Brothers at Dillon Stadium in Hartford.
I didn't go to the show, but
Alex Wild, another great question. Lappy, who have you always wanted to see but never got to?
Hendrix.
Yep, there's one of mine. Elvis is another one. I know it's a little off.
No, but yeah.
Center. But all of those big influential bands for me, The Doors, Janis. You saw The Doors, right?
No.
You did miss The Doors too? Oh, that was a little bit. You were in 7th grade.
I was a kid.
6th and 7th grade, right? So
So it was more that those guys died, not that you had the opportunity, but you just didn't go. You just literally, they died. And
in many cases, I wasn't old enough. It's like Woodstock came around, I wasn't old. I mean, that was like I think the 9th grade. There was no way Mike
Rubio says hi.
Oh, yeah. One of my friends from back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. That's an alias, Mikey. Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can.
Good old Mikey. He's a good boy.
Let me see if I can call Mike Rubio.
No, I don't think you want to do that.
No?
Well, you can if you want.
No, it's not letting me.
Yeah, he's a little. He's wacky. No, he's.
He can hear you,
We're on? I didn't know. I didn't know that.
We're on?
No, I've known him. Oh, God.
Let's see, Frank says Jethro Tull in New Haven.
Yep. Saw it a couple of times.
In New Haven?
Yeah, in New Haven Coliseum. Oh, great show. And the one I went to, it had a lot of theatrics to it. It was a real production. When was that? It's kind of in the 80s, maybe?
I don't know.
See, we had no plan going into this, but yet we still find something to bullshit about. Well, and that is the magic of.
Well, you figure, if people are listening to our radio station and they follow us on the Facebook,
right?
We all share the same interest.
Rich Mess. I got to stop saying people's last names. Messia, I think, would have loved to see Janis. I'm right there with you, man. Rich. Russ McGovern says Jim Morrison, Frank, Jethro Tull in New Haven, and Jethro Tull was making fun of Elton John. Says Christopher Ruggiero at the concert at the Coliseum. Was that during your drinking days?
It could have been. If it was in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Jimmy Nads will be available. I'm going to try giving Jimmy Nads a call. Did you see my conversation with Jimmy Nads the other night?
No, I didn't.
With the nerd?
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. Jimmy and Tina Nads, longtime listeners. This guy has got a system down, and he's really upset about the fact that they moved the Lappy's ticket window to 5:30. Because there's more competition at 5:30, I think, because people are.
I don't know. I think what I always encourage, the powers that be, that you refresh.
Yep.
And change it up.
So let me just put that up there. Lappy's ticket window. What do you got going on this week?
Oh, Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi coming Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. It's going to be a Bon Jovi fiesta.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hola, si, jazz,
and
Bon Jovi.
And what I do, and I wish I could tell more people this, but at 5:15, I put the phones on busy. All right.
Because everyone calls preemptively. They love to jump the gun.
So I try to as fair as possible, and I swear, I always take the ninth caller. If I say 9 caller, I take 9 callers. I don't fudge that at all.
I always do too.
I always do.
My conscience would bother.
I always take, and in fact, I record my breaks and then play them back because I kind of fuck with people. You're caller number 8. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. It burns.
I used to do that about 20. I used to do that about 20 years ago.
Nice. Well, I feel hacky now. That's great.
No, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that you do is when
have fun.
You answer the phone, you go 99.1 PLR, and then you're like, what? And they're like, did I win? You're like, win what?
Win what? What are you talking? I pretend I don't know what they're talking about. Am I calling number 9? It's an old bit.
But it never gets old. Trust me, it doesn't get old. Oh man,
let's see if
that is so funny.
It is funny. I got to talk to you more because I'm thinking I'm being like original and shit. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Like, oh no,
everything. You think I innovated anything I've ever done? No, you steal it.
It's all been done.
It's all exactly.
Giving Jimmy Nads a call. I'm sure he's got something that he'd like to talk to you about. And anyway,
he's a good one.
He is a good dude. He's a very not reachable. Of course not. Not every time I want to do something technical, we can't.
But that is true about Bon Jovi. The
ticket window 5:30.
Yeah. And he's being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Finally.
Yeah. And you know who's inducting him? Howard Stern.
Shut up.
Wow.
Swear to God. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why?
I think they're very good friends. Obviously, they're good friends.
Yeah.
But I think it's not going to be in New York. I mean, and that much I do know about Howard. He doesn't like to travel that much, So
when you're Howard Stern, you probably don't really have to travel.
He doesn't, and I respect everything he does. I mean, but he's got to go to Cleveland, so that's interesting.
They're probably going to Facebook Live that.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he would definitely go out there. Are you kidding? Yeah, but that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I've been out to the Hall of Fame out there.
I see. I got to do that. I'm planning to do that this summer.
Cleveland is an interesting town, man. It really is an interesting town. They have a very high Polish contingency. And I went to a Polish festival. It was hands down the best Polish festival.
Some good food,
I have ever been to. They had everything you could ever want, and it was not expensive. And they've got like a farmer's market, indoor. I know, you look like.
No, I'm just like.
They have an indoor farmer's market with like German pastries.
Oh, man. So it's like a 4-day ordeal.
It's that and the beer. Holy mackerel.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
And the Cleveland Browns, so. Cares about that.
Come on.
So I'm trying to reach somebody here, but no one wants to talk to me. So if you have a question for my guest, Mike Lapitino, please comment, please like, please share. It's The Night Show Live on Facebook. I'm Ryan Roberts with my producer, Jim Lauber, as usual. Let's go to our word.
You are watching The Night Show Live with your host, Ryan Roberts. Sponsored by Weed. The reason you're in sweatpants all day. Weed, created by God.
Frank asks, have you ever seen Ozzy Osbourne in New Haven?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You hung out. You said last time you were here, you hung out with Ozzy.
No, I never really.
Not like hang out.
No. But we would usually sponsored the show, so we'd have access. We interview and stuff and the intro band or whatever. But yeah, couple of times. Also, there was that one terrible time where someone died. Was standing on the I don't know if you remember the old New Haven Coliseum.
Yes,
but
first time I saw Fish was there.
Oh, but they had those it's called the Helix. That's where you drive up to the roof.
Yeah.
Well, apparently one of the kids was standing on one of the top, slipped, fell.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was at an
I didn't
Ozzy
know
show.
that.
Yeah, back in the '80s. Yeah, terrible. Oh, there you go. I got it. Hey, thank you, Jim.
David Peters wants to know: did Lappy ever spend any time at Trod Nozzle Studios?
No, you know what? I never did. I knew Doc Cavalier very well. We're pretty good friends. He passed away some time ago, but great guy. And but that was PLR before I got here. I got here in '86. That was back in I think the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the tapes are. I think Wigmaster may have them. I'm pretty sure he does. But they have tapes of Bonnie Raitt, of Fleetwood Mac, with Stevie Nicks and Lizzie Buckingham. And it was like they were just kind of breaking out.
Yep.
So and I'm sure there's some other stuff too, some gems. But,
a lot of great comments here. Kathy said, I had tickets to Elvis, and he passed that week. Sad.
he was, I think, going to play New Haven.
That's
week. Yeah, that's
crazy.
Wow,
That's
77,
crazy.
I think. Yeah.
Ever go to concerts at Lake Compounds? Asked Eric Wild.
It was. Yeah, we did. That was wild. Those
It was
places.
wild.
You know,
First
because-
concert I ever saw, Beach Boys.
Oh, no
and you know
kidding.
who opened for them?
Huh.
Jim Carrey. When he was doing his stand-up comedy act.
Oh, wow, really?
Jim Carrey opened. Yes,
Wow.
And I remember thinking, like, who the hell
Yeah.
is this dude? And it's a credit to Jim Carrey that he would get hired as a solo comedian to
No
perform in
kidding.
front of the Beach Boys in front of tens of thousands of people. Because for one person to be able to have enough
Yeah.
energy and to
To
be
do
able
that-
to have it be so big,
As-
and he
yeah.
did. He ran up. He did a lot of impressions. That was his thing back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he would go up and down, and like
Well,
he was bigger
was he
than
on?
life.
He was on in Living Color then, wasn't he?
I think it was right before his.
Right before.
Yeah.
There was
wow.
a show. There was a TV show called The Duck Factory, I believe.
Right. Yeah, I think that
It was
yeah.
before In Living Color. That's
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I got that
at all.
right, right?
Yeah, I think it was very short lived.
I don't remember that
Yeah.
at all.
But
Rich says, you guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing and keep rock alive. That's what we're trying to do. Tony says, Lappy for president 2020. I think that's a great idea. I'll be your running mate. We'll run on the Legalize It platform.
well, that would be the first order of business.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who can I call? Let me try Brian T. Shellnut. Brian T. Shellnut.
He's been on every night
He
since
has
we started.
been- every single night since we started, he is. But he's the guy that gave me the
Hungover
moniker Hungover Viking. So
I've seen the name.
he has
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
seen every
Yeah,
single
he
show.
put likes on all this. Yeah, great guy, man.
And
That's cool. Thank you.
I'm giving him
That's
a
so
call
cool.
right now. He may or may not answer. I know that he does have kids, and it's just about kids' bedtime. So
Oh yeah, I remember those days. I tell you.
right,
Yeah. All I do is leave here, go home.
go
and-
home, take care of kids.
No, I don't have to do that. I'll just go home, make some soup, and watch Family Guy.
I do that every weeknight. Oh yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah, that's it.
What I've always wanted to ask you this, and I think it's something that we definitely should talk about, but we often talk about where radio has been and all the things that you have done and seen. Where do you think radio's going? We know that there's a big shift, and there has been a big shift because, and we get a lot of shit from a lot of people that are PLR listeners because they've been through it all. But the problem is, and it's not our listeners, but it's the public, because they have Spotify, they have iTunes,
Yeah.
they have Pandora, they have their iPhones when they're home on. Everyone used to have a radio all the time, right?
Yeah.
And the radio was always on in my grandmother's house. Bob Steele seemed to be on
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's not the way it is anymore.
Good
It's
old Bob
only
Steele.
when people are driving in their cars that, hey, Brian, how's it going? We got Brian T. Shellnut on the line.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? I totally forgot.
Hey, don't look at me. This is your show.
Right. Let me see.
Can I hear? Oh, I can hear
People are
myself.
driving in their cars. Hold on one second, Brian.
There we go.
I've got to.
There you go.
You got him?
Yeah.
Hey, folks, you just turned into next episode of the Three Stooges.
All right.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing.
It's okay. It's all right. I
Something
got it.
slow with it.
You there, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
A technical
Thank-
thing has been accomplished, and I can even bring him into this little thing. How you doing, Brian?
See, what we're doing now is
Good. Just put my kids to bed. Just got out of the
See,
shower.
like I said,
Good
putting the
call.
kids to bed. Put your phone down just a little bit so everyone can see your beautiful face there. Perfect.
Better?
So, Brian, where do you live, man?
I live in Naugatuck.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been listening to PLR?
Oh, God. As long as I can remember, man. I mean, I remember my dad driving me to school, and I was listening to Smith and Barber in
Yep,
the
same
morning.
with me.
And that was kindergarten. You know, I mean, I remember listening to them, and I remember Billy Wynn being on there too. I remember when I was a little older, they had Billy Wynn out in front of the studio in New Haven there because
He was called Cellular Billy.
He was out trying to give Cellular Billy. Yeah, he was out trying to give a massage to some random old guy walking down the street and had him on the road.
So you had a bunch.
Dude.
You did have a question. What was one of your questions there?
Who do you think has or had the best rock and roll voice?
Now, who's that?
Who had the best rock and roll voice?
Wow. You know, I mean, Paul Rogers is the first one that comes to mind. You know, just the incredible. He's like, you know, the rock singer's singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's so many. I mean, you know,
Janis Joplin and John Fogerty and them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
I was just going to ask that. Who's your favorite rock singer of all time? Brian T. Shellnut.
My favorite singer, John Fogerty.
I feel like we're doing that.
I like his voice. I like the way it's all raspy and stuff. You know, well, it's a toss-up between him and Bob Seger.
Yeah. Both very similar.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So you've been a classic rock fan your whole life. Do you dabble in any other kinds of any other genres of music?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Opera.
I like
You look
Metallica. No, not opera. I like Metallica and some metal stuff, but that's about it. I'm pretty much just rock and roll.
I was a big Anthrax fan back in the day. In the 80s, I went through my hair metal phase, which melted into Metallica, which melted into Anthrax and Megadeth and really heavy things. DRI.
I was much in rock
The
of the
very
day.
first
You know.
CD I ever had was Anthrax, and I found it lying on the side of the road. I had
Well, that's
just
not a good
gotten
sign.
like 2 weeks beforehand and found a CD. I was like, oh, what's this? I put it in, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. I liked it.
Do you remember what album it was?
Oh, no, man, I don't remember, and I'll tell you why, because the front of the CD was all scratched up from laying on the road, so, like, the whole label and everything on the front was just completely gone.
My first CD ever was Alice in Chains' Dirt. That was the first one. I didn't even have a CD player, but I knew I was going to get a CD player someday, and I just wanted that Alice in Chains, and I was mad because I couldn't listen to it. But Brian T. Shellnut, thank you for watching every night. We appreciate it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the lovely moniker, the hungover Viking. I'm a little less Viking-like.
Yeah, look at him now.
I'm a little less Viking-like.
Hey, you're a spokesman for Bic.
I am a spokesman for Bic now. Yeah, my boss was like, you know who would be good for this?
Yeah.
So we could actually get them to shave.
It's a good product.
It is a good product, dude.
Why not, man? Look at that.
Why do you want you to shave? You're on air. No one can see your face.
Exactly. You know what's
And you're a classic rock disc jockey.
No, I know, but the best thing about me is like I could regrow that in about 4 fucking months.
Yeah,
So
that is true.
It's no big deal.
You're like a
chia pet.
Chia pet on coke.
Except for my head. That's my problem. I have I have hair.
Yeah.
Like I had longer hair growing out of my ears than I did on the top of my fucking head. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I don't get too close.
Getting old is ridiculous.
You know, if there's any Italians out there, you kind of schwatz, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How the hell goes from your head to your back?
Oh, man, no.
Places.
That's why I don't go to barbers, because they actually,
Hey, we need to get the Zumba instructor up here.
Oh, the Zumba instructor.
We're trying.
Yeah,
Jesus. She doesn't know what she's missing.
I know.
Us.
We got a lot of good
She's
stuff
having trouble returning her email, apparently.
Thank you very much, Brian. I think Brian T. Shellnut probably wins the award for #1 fan.
Absolutely.
He's been with us every single night. So we appreciate that. We appreciate that.
You gonna send me something?
Are we going to send you? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll send you something.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Oh, that's right. You can see me. Shit. We have nothing. I have not. I'm gonna make some. We gotta get some like night show bumper stickers or something like that. Something like that.
A picture with your face on it.
Oh, right. No.
Yep.
But see, that's what no one wants. That's not a thing that anyone wants. Trust me.
No kidding.
But if anyone has any suggestions of some sort of swag they'd like to see, please make a comment. Please like, share. Brian T. Shellnut, thank you very much. You're one of the third guests we've actually. I love this shit. I'm a big proponent of these video calls.
Let me ask you. So if I bring Jimmy up here, Jim Coppa, where could we sit him?
We could probably sit him right there.
We could set up another mic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sit him right in the middle.
Well, we don't necessarily need the mic.
No, we have a third mic that goes right in there.
Yeah.
There's a little hole.
Oh, right there. I got you. Yeah. Oh, cool. All right.
So is that going to happen?
Yeah, probably.
When my kids asked me to read them a book.
Well, read him a book. What are you going to read him?
Yeah, I got to read a story.
What are you going to read him?
Llama, red pajama.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll be listening. I need something good to go to sleep by.
You still got another 4 hours.
I know. I got to be here till midnight. That's crazy. All right, we'll let you go. We'll let you go read. How many times are you going to have to read? I got a 4-year-old son, so that's how many times?
He's got his favorite book, which is Dragons Love Tacos, and I read that.
Of course they do. I love tacos too.
I love them.
That's funny. I have a grandson who's
Llama, red pajama. I'm going to read it to him once
and I hope to be reading books to him too.
Llama, red pajama. That's a good one.
Keith Richard has and daughter have a good kids book.
And
Gus and me.
And Jerry Garcia and John Grissman have a children's album.
Yeah,
Jerry Grissman
Really?
songs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Some good
that's
stuff.
something for Max.
Yeah.
That's something for your kid too, Brian T. Shellnut. Are you a Dead fan?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh man,
It's okay. It's okay.
wow, we gotta go. All of a sudden.
No, it's an acquired taste.
all right, I see how it is.
No, man.
All right, take it easy.
Take care.
Take care, brother.
Thanks,
Later, man.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was great, Brian. Brian T. Shellnut, one of our frequent commenters.
Super fan.
Uh-huh.
And we really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
so
cool,
thank
man.
you. And he called me.
But-
so if you're a friend of mine and you want to talk to me during the show, give me a call. Just go to the messaging, the little messaging section of Facebook on my page. Go to Ryan Roberts. Some of us are friends. If you haven't friended me, friend Mike Lapitino as well.
Are you wrapping this up?
Am I?
No, because I'm just saying.
You want to leave?
No. Well, I know you have things to do. I mean, but
I pre-recorded up until 9.
okay. So you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. And I knew that we're going to
But
bullshit for a long
the question
time.
that we started about the future of radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's
and
right.
I've in my career, which is 42 years, because I was at another couple of stations before PLR, and I've seen all the changes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And as on a personal basis, as a disc jockey, announcer, whatever, you have to adapt to all the changes. I remember, when we were going to computers, that freaked me out the most. Because this was back in early '80s. It's like
So you started with records.
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
like
All that's
ashtrays
records
on both sides of the
Exactly.
turntable, 2 ashtrays,
yeah.
and a big bag of blow in your pocket.
No, sometimes. No.
When someone dropped it off for you.
But
But serious, so you went from records to, and then you had the
carts and
carts,
stuff.
right?
Yeah,
That were the
carts.
spots, and then you had CDs,
CDs,
and then
from there went
when
to
when did the computers take over?
the computers take over. I think we went all digital. I guess it was in '99. We were back in the old building, so it could have been '98, '99, and then again,
the old building sounds like it was good times.
Oh, it was. Oh,
Because
that
it was downtown
awesome.
Hartford.
No. It was in Hampton.
All right.
You're thinking of the
Not
original
Hartford,
building.
not Hartford.
New Haven. You were
Right.
thinking of the original 1294. I was never there.
Oh, okay.
They moved to Hampton. It was in '85. I got there in '86, and that was a cool place, right up until 2000.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, time goes on. But my point is that I don't think radio is going to go anywhere. I think it's going to be exactly what we're doing. People have more choices. Look what we're doing tonight. This is like an expansion of radio. Coming on here.
It's true.
I don't even feel like I'm on a screen or TV because I'm so used to just doing everything audio.
Right.
But I think when you get through times of emergency, weather emergencies, whatever, people always go to the radio. That's our flag.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's true.
And during the hurricane, when Puerto Rico was devastated, there was one radio station that was left with power, and that's where everyone got their information from.
Yep.
You have a radio in your car, and a lot of people still had radios in their houses, and that's where they got all of their emergency information from.
And I'll tell you, the commercial success, people that advertise with us are very successful, and it's due to the advertising.
There's a lot of, listen, man,
it
there's a lot
really,
of
really
hardcore
works,
listeners, and our social media platform is really, really strong.
It really is.
And
we really, you see us as the personalities or whatever, but there's a big staff behind us that go out and sell and do that. And, they do an incredible job.
It's true.
And they're out there, and they're really, I see them all the time because I work with them. They bring in the advertising, we do the commercials, so we always have that interaction. And they're a very caring staff. Some really, really great people we have in our sales department.
You have to be a
Oh, yeah,
station that
exactly.
sustained the length of time that we have.
It's and it's with any business at all. It's not the product as much as it is customer service. I go to places pretty much based on that.
That's true.
On how you're treated,
true.
and knowing how the people I work with here. And I do a lot of promotions with different salespeople. They're extremely passionate about what they're doing. So.
Just a reminder, Lappy's ticket window, 5:30. Just put that up there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hey, Bon Jovi. But anyhow, but as I say, based on what we were just talking about and the success that people have advertising, it's not going to go anywhere. Radio is making money.
And
it's not. We're not losing anything. We're making money.
The hands-free law in Connecticut, I think, actually propelled radio into another sort of backwards a little bit to what it used to be, because people really are cautious and driving safely. Not everybody, but they're not on their phones like they used to be when it first was a thing, before it was a law. And now they're going back to the radio because people get in their car, they're not plugging in their phone and doing.
I do everything hands free.
Right.
Yeah, when I'm driving.
There,
yeah, absolutely.
And there's a lot of choices, and we thank the people that listen.
There is. But that's just technology. Go back 30 years. How much have we advanced in visual technology? It's all over the place. It's just, it's like a big, giant pizza.
And that was sort of the idea.
Little slices, you know what I mean?
That was sort of the idea for this, and it actually started with you. I had this idea about a year ago to do all of the camera angles and everything with Facebook Live, and it's not done. It's not done cheaply, and it's not done easily. So a lot of people don't
trust me.
A lot of people don't do it.
Yeah.
I actually didn't spend a lot of money on this, but typically it costs a lot of money to do this. And I truly believe that radio is going to be an integration. Who is that? We could call them.
You can't. No. It's my daughter Margot.
Hi, Margot.
Margot, it's Wednesday night. I'm doing the Facebook Live thing. Oh, you were watching it? What did you think?
We're not laughing? Margot, we're not done.
No, it's on. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, I love you too, honey. All right, bye.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's 31. That's the mother of Maximus.
Dude, Max.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, he's a
kid.
Man. And now we play chase. I go up there every Sunday. So so I'll just start. I start doing this, right? Come on, Max, chase me. And he's at the stage when they walk like this.
Oh, he's up, but he's not running.
They're smiling
like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, man. So we do that for all day. Kid's amazing.
It makes you feel young again.
Oh shit, yeah.
Mine make me feel I'm old because I'm.
Oh, because you're running all over the place.
They belong to me.
Yeah, yeah. He's come 7 o'clock, 7:30. Okay, so long, guys.
Brian T. Shellnut says this type of thing is going to be the future. And you know what, Brian? I'm banking my reputation on it, honestly. I really think that this is going to be the future. And also, I got to say, thank you for bearing with us for all the technical difficulties that we've had. I know that it's not as smooth of a show as that I'd like to. I'd love to have a staff of 5 to 10 people all doing things and bringing in content, but it's just it's a very new concept.
Yeah, I
had to just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you,
I'm not as good of an interviewer as I'd like to be yet, and we are a work in progress.
Yeah, of course
you know what I mean. But thank you for everyone sticking with us.
We'll get some great we'll get some great guests.
Yeah, some great guests that can carry the show, and like you. That's why you're my ringer. You're my Wednesday.
Let me tell you something.
You're my Wednesday ringer, man.
If I'll make him.
As long as Brittany's here, you're here, right?
I'm gonna. That's my girl.
Right.
That's my girl, Brittany.
Right.
That's my. People ask me if I have a girlfriend, and yes, I do, and there she is.
She is.
I mean, this is my girl. Not this.
We got to get the real Brittany in here.
Not the flesh of cardboard.
Brian T. Shellnut says, it's all right. I was completely naked on the phone call.
Oh, jeez.
Excellent.
That's great.
I'm glad I can't see that.
Oh, man. Kevin Regan says, this is a great form, Ryan. Margot Lapitino says, best dad and grandpa ever.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
There we go.
Oh, God. Thank you, Margot. Sweetheart. Her husband, Matt, my son-in-law, great guy.
Kevin Regan says, when you were running around, easy, Lappy, we don't want to have a Godfather incident in the garden.
Put the orange in the mouth.
So
that's the way to go.
Thank you to everyone that's commenting. Thank you to everyone that's making this a nightly habit. We recognize your names, Russ McGovern, Steven Janowicz. I actually saw.
We see these on our PLR Facebook page.
That's
I see
right.
You see those all the time.
Names
oh my
too.
God, absolutely.
So Steven posted a picture on. So it came up on my news feed, and Steven posted a picture of. It was cold. I think he's calling from Texas, if my memory serves me correctly. He was calling from Texas, and it was 16 degrees, I think. And he had a picture of his garage with two, 1970s, maybe 80s vets in it. Oh, beautiful looking cars.
Excellent.
He had, looked like rubber mats underneath the tires. So
I get it.
Perfectly pull up the cars that rest on the mats. His garage was immaculate. And he had a heater for his cars.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
In his garage.
They're probably two vintage cars like that, no matter what they are.
Right.
Oh, are you kidding? Especially when they're like muscle cars, like that. And I love vets.
Michelle says, but I thought I was your girlfriend, Lappy.
Uh-oh. Michelle's taken.
Yes, she is. And that is a joke.
Yeah, and I swear I didn't know she was only 21, for God's sake. That's terrible. She's a child.
Kathy says, you guys are doing great. Too many people would spoil the show. Keep it up. Kathy, I hear what you're saying, but we're trying to get sponsors here. We're trying to get money to do this.
No. Listen.
Although it's a lot of fun.
Listen,
if I don't get money, I can't keep doing it.
That's for you. Me, I just love coming in but if I'll call Jimmy tomorrow and get a definite. And if we do, we'll let everybody know. And I'll tell you, people,
that'll be cool. I've always,
and if I get him up here, because he's the top guy. If he's going to make it, if I'm going to make an announcement, it comes from him. And of course, he gives it to a very good friend, Jim Bozzi, who does all the marketing. So
I have always wanted to meet that dude.
Really?
No.
Oh,
well, I have met him.
Can I tell you something? At the Oakdale, that's where the Live Nation office is. Greatest bunch of people. What I like best about it, it's dog friendly.
Is it?
Yep, dog friendly building. Absolutely. You got a dog?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You can bring them in for concerts,
No. In the office, in the building, at work. No, not in the concert. Who wants to go to a concert? Who wants to bring your freaking dog to a concert?
That's why I was so surprised. I was like,
Jesus, grow some hair back.
San Francisco or something?
No, I'm saying the office.
Dog and vegan friendly.
I'm talking about the company. Very cool place, man. Very cool
I
place.
met Bozzy when we did an event. We had Tom Petty.
Okay, yeah.
I met him.
Great guy,
Tom
man.
Petty.
He's,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
I have yet to
they're
meet
awesome.
Jimmy Copley.
Well, you will next Wednesday. But if I get, I'll get a definite from him tomorrow. But and once we get him up here, I can usually, get stuff out of him. You know what I mean?
So there could be some.
I know there's a lot of. I mean, I'm telling you, man.
That's good. So you
heard
it from.
I just don't even.
You heard it from the professor's mouth.
And I'm not bullshit. I'm not trying to hype anything whatsoever.
Right. Mike Ruby says, "I'll kick in a few bucks."
Forget everything I said.
Christian, Michelle's boyfriend, says,
"What are they doing? They're probably in the building."
No joke. No, listen to this. No joke. I got out of a tow bill by showing a picture of Mike kissing my girlfriend on the cheek. Is that true,
Wow.
Christian? Let me see. Actually, this would be because Christian often cites you as being his influence for entering this business.
Oh.
It's true.
Kid.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ.
Poor kid.
You know.
But
Wow.
I grew up listening to you too, man. You know.
No, but his girlfriend Michelle is. She's the if you come to a live wig out, she's the street what they call a street teamer. She's like the head street teamer.
She's right on point.
So it sounds like a movie, but it's not. But she takes care of me and Wiggy with making sure we got food, drinks, that kind of stuff, and just moves everything along. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
She's a young lady. She's I think 22, 23. I shouldn't say her age, but she's very nurturing, very motherly.
She's from Kansas. That's why.
That's probably why.
Yeah,
because
she's from the
it's
Midwest.
It's like she takes great care.
I know.
Of me.
I know. She made me. She made me some.
Very sweet girl.
Oh yeah.
She made me some sort of dish that was delicious.
She made Indian. I think she made her own Indian food. I think
it was something.
I'm not 100%. I got to ask
They're
Christian.
you know what? They're probably in the next studio. No.
I don't know.
I don't think they're
Christian,
here.
get off. Stop watching and answer your phone. So, like I said, Christian is a personality with Connoisseur Media, and he tells me all the time that Lappy was a huge influence.
That's very nice.
And it's true, man. And I really appreciate you coming on this show.
Just got the time.
I know. You gotta go.
No. Let's go down to Michael's, get some veal.
What time do they close?
I don't know. Just go down there.
All right. Well, he's not answering.
10, 11 o'clock.
He's probably naked like Brian T. Shelnut was.
Yeah, what a thought.
Wig outs at Captain Cove Rules, says Frank Ehlers. Loving the shirt, Mike, says Pete Stenger.
American Beauty.
And hey, I've got.
Tomorrow 8 o'clock, there will be an announcement for the spring tour of Dead and Company with, of course, John Mayer.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And
hopefully the Chaz and Asia will get there.
Before we end, I want to play this for you. This is from Unofficial Passenger. The last time they were in, was it November?
It was November 22nd.
November 22nd.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Here is John Mayer solo in Passenger, and Lappy was at this show.
Oh, man, great show.
Yeah, was it? I missed it.
Soup.
The Dead from
jeez.
Was that? I don't even remember.
November 22nd.
Yeah, November 22nd.
2017. Thanksgiving Eve at the XL Center.
Jealous. Wish I was there.
You'll be at this one. The next. We'll go.
See.
They got the spring tour going to be announced tomorrow.
Thank you, Mike Lapitino, my guest every Wednesday.
Yeah. Next week, tentative. We'll let you know tomorrow.
Next week we're planning on
Koplik.
Jimmy Koplik is going to possibly maybe be here. We'll let you know, obviously, during the week.
Yeah.
And thank you once again to Jim, my producer, with his new camera looking really good. Jim. The other camera was shit.
I know.
But this one's tight.
iPhone.
Yeah,
That's
I know. Night Show Live on 99.1 PLR Facebook page. I'm Ryan Roberts. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be on air on 99.1 PLR FM on your FM dial. There's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Radio's not dead yet.
No, it's not dead yet.
I ain't going anywhere, bro. I mean, trust me.
Yeah, no, you're right. Lappy's ticket window, boom, every day at 5:30. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.